Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Rank, where I climb the online VGC 18 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. Sorry, I've been gone for the last couple of days. I have been trying to build this new team in game, haven't quite finished it yet. The week was just busier than I anticipated. So I'm actually trying out a QR code team. We're getting right into this, but this was built by a trainer called Daniel Thorpe, who got top 32 at the North American International Championships. Sorry if I butchered your last name there. Really cool guy, and was kind enough to put up this really awesome team online. So you can check it out. All the stuff is linked in the description below. There's a paste bin, a QR code, and a team report that he kindly wrote. And you can also follow him on Twitter below. So yeah, I wanted to use it because Jellicent's been one of my favorite Pokemon in VGC, so it's really cool to get a chance to use that, and I think it's just got a lot of fun stuff on it. So yeah, gonna get right into this with a Japanese opponent. As always, if you guys enjoy Road to Rank, please share support by leaving a like in the video. I'd really appreciate it. And let's see how I want to approach this. Okay, so my opponent definitely has a Trick Room component too. It's obviously got to make a Gardevoir. The Araquanid is probably what I fear the most. Basically, I'm going to need Bulu to take care of Araquanid, but I'm also worried about Kartana. I could go something like Incineroar or Gengar, which puts on Fake Out pressure immediately. I want to bring Stakataka, but it just has such a bad matchup against Kartana and Araquanid. It just obviously matches up a lot, really well against Gardevoir, Koko, and even just Gyro Ball against Landers is quite good. But I think I am not going to bring it in this one. So yeah, jumping right into this episode. As always, if you guys enjoy Road to Rank, please share support by leaving a like. I'd appreciate it. And go check out Daniel. Follow him on Twitter. Check out his team. It's a really fun team. I played a couple of games just to get the hang of it, so we'll see how it goes. I think I'm definitely not good at piloting it at all, but yeah, I do want to try it out. And there are just so many cool teams that came out from North American Internationals, so it's going to be Landorus and Gengar here. I actually want to quickly check. I don't remember his speed on Gengar. He's not max speed, so I have to really worry about a Z move. Koko is a problem here. Okay. So Landorus doesn't appear to be scarfed. Kind of want to Mega Evolve, Protect, and actually switch out into Bulu. Trap my opponent in, and Bulu has a pretty good matchup against both of these Pokemon. That way a Z move actually... Oh, Koko actually switches out. Okay. Into Incineroar. I don't know if I like that too much. I think what this means, though... We've seen 3 of my opponent's Pokemon. They're all really weak to Jellicent. So I think I'm actually going to pull out a double switch this next turn and go into Incineroar and Jellicent. If I set up Trick Room, and if my opponent's last Pokemon is the Kartana that I'm worried about, then like Water Spout already blows through 3 of my opponent's team, and Kartana can't really like switch into Water Spouts that well unless it's Assault Vested. Even so, it's taking like 25-30% or so. I do have the Z move as well. So, no Gardevoir, or Araquanid. Oh, actually, it could be Araquanid. I mean, what am I saying? It could be either of those. We haven't seen the last one yet. Either way, I do get the trap in for a turn. And there's an Earth Power from Landorus. So it is special, Landorus. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to pull out this double switch here. Gonna go Jellicent here, and Bulu into Incineroar. Knockoff from Incineroar is not doing much at -1, considering I do have the Waterium Z on my Jellicent as well. So yeah, should be okay here, and then we'll go from there. And then I'm gonna go ideally probably for Fake Out Trick Room, and then Incineroar Jellicent does cover almost everything my opponent can have. It's just the Araquanid that I'm worried about. So we'll see if my opponent actually brought that one out. But I love female Jellicent. Probably one of my favorite Pokemon designs. Yeah, I mean, Special Landers obviously makes this a little bit more tricky. If it were physical, my life would be a little bit easier. But I doubt my opponent's Earth Powering on top of Bulu right now. Okay. For a second, I was like, man, if he calls it... oh, wow. It actually did so much damage. Definitely more than I anticipated, I'll say that much. Obviously because it's Life Orb. That's honestly totally fine, though, because now I just Fake Out the Landorus and Trick Room. And I actually do have Recover as well, so I can heal back all the damage that I've taken. So it's really not an issue at all. And Grassy Terrain actually allows me to heal back as well. So kind of a long setup so far, but I've finally navigated myself into a decent position, and I've learned a little bit about my opponent's sets as well. So Incineroar swaps out, but that means Landorus is staying in, which is great. It is actually Gardevoir as the last one, so we know all my opponent's Pokemon now, which is good. And this should be a free Trick Room now, finally. Gardevoir is going to trace the Intimidate, unfortunately, for me. That is kind of annoying, but oh well. But my opponent does not have any water resists, and that's good. So that's a free fake out onto the Landorus. That's a Trick Room. Great. Now I am Assault Vest Bulu as well, so that can deal with the Gardevoir pretty decently. I don't want to do this next turn. Could just Water Spout and knock off. Now Gardevoir could reverse the Trick Room though. I'm actually pretty worried about that. I think I'm worried enough where I'm actually going to double up on the Gardevoir. Yeah. He stays in with both. Mainly because my Jellicent can just heal back everything. He really is not doing very much damage against me right now. I don't know if this is a good play. I don't even know if I knock out Gardevoir with the double up. Landorus protects though, which is already a good start. Okay, so I'll take that. It's just that I'm at -1 attack, and this Jellicent's damage output's just really not good. It has like no special attack investment. So we'll see if we can get the knockout here. Even if not, if Gardevoir is not reversing Trick Room, then I'm in a really good spot. But I would think that it has Trick Room, given that there's an Araquanid and an Incineroar on this team. And it makes sense, typically, as Gardevoir's last attack. Oh, I'm not knocking that out, I don't think. Yeah, I could have U-turned out here. U-turn actually probably would have been better. Yeah, oh, so close. I do get a burn, though. He actually doesn't Trick Room. Oh, okay, cool. That does a lot of damage. Curse Body actually does activate. I actually would have preferred for... well, let's see. Because Gardevoir shouldn't faint here, actually. It should, yeah, survive. So, actually maybe not too bad for me here. Shame I didn't get the knockout there, but it's okay. I don't think Water Spout plus knockoff knocks out the Landorus. I'm going to recover here and U-turn into Gardevoir. Gardevoir could protect, and I could lose Incineroar, but that's worth trading if Jellicent gets a full Water Spout back up. It's been a pretty fun game so far. Shame I didn't get the knockout onto Gardevoir, because if not, I don't take any damage with Jellicent, and I can just heal back all next turn. No protect from Gardevoir, so this is a really good turn, I think, because I heal all the way back up with Jellicent. Even if I get Earth Power, that's still fine. I'll be able to bring Incineroar back out for further Fake Out pressure later on in the game. And that's important against my opponent's Incineroar, definitely. Just a shame I didn't get my Berry activated there, but I'll bring up Bulu here. And Landorus is probably going to take another proc of Earth Power damage, or recoil. It actually targets the Incineroar slot too, which is so good for me, because Bulu takes out like a champ with Assault Vest. And Landorus is slowly damaging itself. So yeah, this recover really coming through. Even though I didn't get the knock-on onto Gardevoir, my opponent wasn't able to reset the Trick Room, which was great. Grassy Terrain unfortunately does disappear, but I still think it was better to bring out the Bulu here. So Incineroar comes back out. That's not too much of a surprise, but now I'm actually in a phenomenal position where I can literally just click the Water Spout button and switch my Bulu back out into Incineroar. So yeah, pretty happy about how I played this so far. So there's a Water Spout. Even if I'm not knocking things out, like, that's totally fine. I just get so much free damage off. And Jellicent with, like, I think the recover is actually really important on Jellicent here, and I'm a big fan of it. Because I'm not doing very much damage, so I'm able to slowly whittle my opponent down and then just heal all the way back up. So free Intimidate off against my opponent's Incineroar, which is excellent. No protects, no fake outs, no switches. So that's a free knockout on a Landorus. Yeah, even though this Jellicent has no water or special attack investment, it still does so much damage against the super effectives. So there's a knockoff against Jellicent, but it really doesn't do too much. And now I can actually even go for a fake out recover. As I believe that's Coco coming back in. Yep. Do I even want to fake out recover? Yeah, that's still probably better. Fake out recover, switch out into Bulu. Jellicent should be able to close out this one for me. Yeah. I'm just going to fake out recover here, and then so I can go back. Incineroar can go out into Bulu. I'll have terrain control. My opponent probably has the Z move, but you can only Z move one Pokemon. As soon as you do commit the Z move, then I'm going to... Yeah, I have nothing to worry about. If I get another Trick Room up, Jellicent can just close out the game with Water Spout. So Cooker protects here. That's pretty obvious. I could have predicted that, but no need to get fancy here right now, I think. There's the fake out. I'm gonna heal all the way back up. Presumably I'm gonna eat up a knockoff, but I'll still gain more HP than I'm losing this turn, so that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's still okay. Stricken expires. I maybe should have just water spotted there. Gonna go out here into Bulu from Jellicent, and I'll go for a Flare Blitz. Yeah. I'm just gonna Flare Blitz here because that should put it in Shadow Ball KO range from Gengar. And my opponent not having Electric Terrain is like the biggest deal. So let's see now. No Z move coming out, just a regular Thunderbolt. Targeting Incineroar, actually. So, nice play there. But that's fine. And a Flare Blitz. So, good read. Very good read. Definitely makes this a little bit scarier. That was actually a really great play. Should have swapped it out maybe the other way around. But Bulu is faster than Incineroar, which means I should be good here, because I can just Superpower. Yeah. So, really excellent play from my opponent. Maybe I made an unnecessary play. But the thing is, I'm going to protect Gengar here in Superpower, I think. Yeah, because my opponent hasn't committed a Z-move yet. I think I probably survive Z-move anyway. Yeah, Coco shouldn't be able to knock out Bulu because I've got Assault Vest. So ideally, Coco Z-moves Gengar and Incineroar doesn't protect. He does protect, okay. This is kind of getting scary because I feel like I played really well, but my opponent's pulling the comeback for sure. There is the Z move though, so okay. I've burned that. I guess if this goes into Bulu, then I might be in KO range from a Gleam the next turn. Let's see who it's targeting. I don't think I played this endgame very well. I gave my opponent a chance to come back. But if this goes into Gengar, I think the game's over. Yeah, okay. So I'm fine anyway. Yeah. I would have survived anyway. So maybe it was probably worth just attacking. Either way, now Superpower is gonna just be able to. I'm gonna be able to outspeed Incineroar and knock it out. But yeah, I played this knowing that Bulu probably had this in the bag. So I'm trying to think if I could have played it better though, because I really feel like I could have. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. I think you have to go for the double protect here with Incineroar, but it doesn't look like it. Just going for a Gleam. Yeah, with the Assault Vest, not even close. So, Incineroar should faint from the Superpower, and any attack will knock out the Coco the next turn. So, yeah. Kind of a doozy, because I felt like I had a really good lead. But ultimately, yeah, like, I played kind of safe, and my opponent made a really good read. Like, Thunderbolt Flare Blitz is basically a hard read that Jellicent is switching out into Bulu there. Because obviously, if I just trick him, the game's over right there and then. So, really nice play by my opponent. But I figured it'd be okay even if that happened, because then I would just be able to bring out Gengar and Bulu, which is the position I'm in. But that could have been scary if my opponent Z-moved the Bulu, because then maybe I'm in KO range from like a Thunderbolt or a Dazzling Gleam. I'm honestly not sure, because I'm Assault Vested and there's no terrain. Let's say, maybe I should have switched Incineroar out into Bulu, because there I get recontrol the terrain, even if you knock out Jellicent. It would have been like a 50-50 on who my opponent would have targeted. Like, my opponent easily could have just Thunderbolted Jellicent and Flare Blitzed the Incineroar, and then I would have been in the same position. So, my opponent did call that turn correctly, but ultimately I knew it was okay. It was probably okay because I already had such a big lead to start with. So, do get a win there, and we're just going to get into this next one. Really interesting next team, though. There's a Mega Blastoise team, but we've got, like, Snorlax, now Eagle as well, with Coco, Cortana, and Incineroar rounding it out. So, obviously, you're going to want Jellicent here. Maybe this time I go Incineroar Jellicent. You know, Mungus actually isn't too bad here. It's also not too great. If I lead Incineroar Jellicent, Bulu definitely. Bulu's really good here. I just hate going up against Cortanas, which is why I always want to bring this dang Gengar. And Amoonguss really doesn't do anything still against the Cortana. Alright, we'll see. You can definitely see I feel like I'm not very great with matchups with this team so far, so I'm kind of just trying to figure it out as I go. This team is so fun, though. I really love it, so, like, yeah. Thank you to the creator for putting it online. Cortana Blastoise, okay. I mean, I feel like this is just a free fake-out Trick Room. I guess free is, like, not necessarily a term I can use that. You could also just fake out Incineroar if you got fake out on Blastoise and Z Jellicent, so it's a lot scarier than I thought it would be. Could protect Jellicent, go out into... Yeah, I don't really have a great play here, I think. Do I think it's Z-move Kartana? I would think Coco has a Z-move on this team. Yeah, I think I'll just try to fake out Kartana and Trick Room here. I mean, I just faint to a Water Spout though, don't I? I'm not Assault listed. Let's see. Alright, so he does go for the fake out. Is it Z moved? Should have played around that, I guess. Wait, what? That's not the grass Z move. What is that? Z Tailwind? Oh, that did not just happen. No frickin' way. We take those. If I'm my opponent, I am Water Spouting right now and protecting Kartana. So, do I want to predict that? I mean, you really gotta protect Kartana here. Just if I called it incorrectly, a Leaf Blade just knocks me out. I think I actually don't want to risk it. And I'm actually going to use the Z move right away into Blastoise to reduce Water Spout's damage output so that he can't knock me out. So he does protect with Kartana. So that was such an obvious protect, and I wanted to get fancy and U-turn Blastoise and Water Spout. But the thing is, if I make that read and Kartana doesn't protect and you just knock out Jellicent, Jellicent's by far the best Pokemon in this matchup for me. So I'm hoping that with the Z move, I'll be able to survive. I mean, my opponent might just Water Pulse with Blastoise, but I'm hoping that I can survive a Water Spout, and then I can just Flare Blitz the next turn. Either way, when I saw the Z move from Kartana, I was like, oh, no, 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 no. But yeah. So it's like the saddest damage output from a Z move, but still better than nothing. He is going to Water Spout. I think I should survive this now, but let's see. Yeah. I love that I can hear the HP bar, like, bleeping before I even see the HP go down. Okay, good, good. Kartana here is more or less forced to switch out. Can anything on my opponent's team take a Flare Blitz and a Water Spout? The answer is no. So I'm just gonna go for the double up. Yeah, I mean, if I U-turn last turn, I would have gone out into Bulu, would have looked really great. And then I could probably Water Spout Superpower Kartana, but once again, if I U-turn out into Bulu and Kartana doesn't protect, I'm just so screwed. But it seems like my opponent's making super safe plays right now, so should be able to play accordingly now. Switching out, making Kartana switch out and wasted Z-move is really great, though, because I've got Gengar still in the back. And it's a free Water Spout here against Incineroar. So just being able to launch Water Spouts is so, so nice. It's definitely Assault Vest Incineroar as well. Hopefully Flare Blitz puts it in KO range from another Water Spout, but I'm not sure it will. That's really close, actually. Do I survive another Water Spout? Nah, he's just going to Water Pulse instead. That's fine. Yeah, it's totally okay. Because now I can just go out into Bulu. I do have to watch out, though. My Trick Room is expiring, and I did lose my best answer against Kartana. I don't know. I played really safe against the Kartana, fearing my opponent would make some crazy plays. So maybe I should have just protected Incineroar better. I've got 2 turns of Trick Room left, so I do have to watch out here. You definitely fake out the Bulu. But I'm just going to Water Spout. And I also have got Will-O-Wisp on my Gengar, which can shut down Kartana completely. So this turn I'm just going to Water Spout. He's going to fake out, but that's fine. I can take a fake out Ice Beam easily. Ideally, I knock out Incineroar here. I hope so. Ooh, it actually hangs on. That could actually work maybe in my favor. Yeah, so there's a double up, but it's fine. No freeze, please. I have to curse myself, of course. It's actually so bad now. Okay, can't say I'm happy about that. I'm definitely gonna go out in a Gengar and Water Spout here. The other thing is Water Spout only has 8 PP, and then like Jellicent doesn't do that much damage, so I'm slowly running out of my damage output here. I'm switching out into Bulu because if I knock out Incineroar, the Kartana's gonna come back in. I need to put on pressure against that. That is not a good freeze. Yeah, I should've... I don't know. Like, I thought it'd be okay playing safe with Incineroar, but I should've just U-turned out. Not having Incineroar now actually makes my life a lot more difficult. Yeah. So by playing safe, I actually kind of screwed myself. Blastoise takes these Water Spots so well, too. It's just, I've got, like, no special attack investment with Jellicent. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ice Beam again. That's fine. Really? That's all I gotta say. Really? Alright, let's see what... We haven't even seen my opponent's last one yet, either. I should have played better with Incineroar. I don't know. I just, like... thought my opponent would risk it, but my opponent played super safe and made, like, the plays I should expect them to make. But now Ego's coming in here. Interesting you bring that in instead of the Kartana. I'm gonna Mega Evolve Protect. And I'm actually just gonna... I want to just Water Spout here instead of Trick Rooming. Yeah, because I think you might want to target down Gengar right now, so getting free chip would be nice. Oh, and Blastoise switches out. Okay, that's interesting. It was a slightly longer episode, so apologies, guys, but hopefully you don't mind. This could be really good for me now, because I've trapped both of these in. I think Kartana, it depends on how it's trained, but Shadow Ball might just knock it out after Water Spout chip. If I weren't frozen, I'd be a lot more confident of this game. What?! Oh my god, whose man's... Grass Knot, now Eagle? Okay. Okay. Well, the Protect here on Kartana is obvious. I'll still just try to go for the Shadow Ball, though, and I'll try to Trick Room. My way of winning this, because I got the Cursed Body, is if Kartana... What? What is going on right now? Scarf, Grass Knot, now Ego. I don't knock out Kartana, though. But he Leaf Blades Gengar! But I still lose if I don't unthaw. What the heck? Oh, if I wasn't frozen, I'd have this, I think. I'm hoping maybe my opponent's afraid that I've got... You switch now, you go out here into Blastoise for sure. Just wish I had... If I had Ice Beam right now, I'd be set. Be freaking set. I'm gonna recover with Jellicent. Question is whether I want to protect Kartana to protect and not the Blastoise to come in. Either way, I mean, I would need to thaw out one way or another. I think I should Superpower though. It's just if I thawed out and I called the Blastoise coming in, then I would win the game. Yeah, I think you actually switch now. You go out here. It's just like you protect Kartana. I would protect Kartana. Alright, I'm going for the Horn Leech and the Recover. Let's see. He didn't switch out! Huh? Am I gonna win this? Even if I don't thaw out here, I got all that recovery off. Okay, I don't thaw out. It's gonna struggle again. Okay. I don't think Water Spout even knocks out Kartana right now, though. Oh, why do you have to be frozen, Tapu Bulu? Please. Grassy terrain disappears. I don't think a water spout knocks it out. It's disabled for the last turn. So I could protect Jellicent. But then I'm just wasting my own Trick Room. I'm trying to go for one more turn of freeze. I think I should just spout here. Yeah, I'm gonna water spout. Yeah, he finally swaps out now Ego. But he didn't protect Cortana last turn, which was what I was hoping for. If you thaw out right now. Yeah, don't knock it out. Please thaw out Bulu. Oh my gosh. Dude, what is freaking going on right now? Oh my gosh. Okay, well now Ego, we know it's Scarfed and it has to lock itself into an attack. There's still 2 more turns of Trick Room. But I'm also running out of Water Spout PP, aren't I? I've only got 2 left. So, I think I should recover here. I think you probably Sludge Bombs the Bulu here. Yeah, you fake out Sludge Bomb Bulu. And if you don't, then that's weird. So I'm going to recover and then Water Spout. Yeah, Woodhammer now you go recover. Oh my gosh, this game is crazy. Yep, there's the fake out. And if you lock in a Grass Knot for some reason, that's just really odd. Sludge Bomb? Yep. Okay. So that's how I expected things to play out. Not much I could have done there. I think Recover is the better play there, because I know you're Scarfed, so I get a free full-powered Water Spout off now. Oh my god. This game is so nuts. It's a long episode, but it's been a while, and it's been a fun one, so you guys deserve a good one. I don't even know if Water Spout knocks out now Ego, though. Alright, please. No! Curse Body. No! If either of those cursed bodies activated, I had 2. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Alright, well that's officially one of the craziest games I've played. I lost, but I can't feel too bad. That is absolutely nuts. Yeah, ultimately, I should have played better with Incineroar. I had a really good chance to win this game early on, and I was just really afraid of my opponent making big calls. Like, the reason why is, like, I didn't necessarily actually have a really safe play. Like, I'd have to predict the Kartana to protect or switch out, and obviously that's, like, the most likely play, but if I don't call it correctly, then I just lose the game there, which is why I was, like, aggressively targeting the Kartana, because I figured, okay, if my opponent does risk it, then I win the game instantly. Even if not, I'm in a pretty good chance to win this, but wow. Yeah, that's definitely, I think, the main thing I can point to. Either way, that was absolutely crazy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think those games were really, really freaking fun, even if I lost that second one. I definitely could have played the second one better, but once again, like, I don't know. I think I could have gotten really fancy my opponent with my Incineroar. Or not even fancy, it's just like I could have predicted the protect and switch outs, which are so obvious, but once again, it's risky going for that because it's not like it's actually the safe play, and if I lose my Jellicent, then it's really bad. But yeah, I gotta say I did not expect Trick Room. Or sorry, Grass Knot now Ego. Boosted by Grassy Terrain. Oh, I was so close to getting the knockouts on either of those two. Yeah, I mean, the poison ended up mattering because it did over 50%. If I get a Cursed Body activate on now Ego again, then I'm really good, but either way, that was definitely one of the wilder games I've played in a long time. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that one because I know I did. If you did, please share support by leaving a like. And thank you guys for watching. Crazy way to kick off our time with this team, but I'm looking forward to the next games. So yeah, could have played better that second game for sure with my Incineroar. Losing that was a mistake, but Scarf now, Ego, Cursed Body, so much crazy shenanigans. Freeze on Bulu. Like, if Bulu isn't frozen there, I think I'm actually also in a really fine spot because then I just get a free knockout onto the now Ego. So I thawed out at the right time, but then, yeah, a little bit too late. Oh, man, that was a doozy. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to check out the creator of this team and all the information in the link below, or the links below. Peace.